Hey guys, today let us create a simple ClickSense dashboard using this public available dataset, electoral bond dataset. So the dataset is available as PDFs. There are two parts, part one and part two. So the first step is to convert this into an into Excel files. So one for with the encashment details, the other is the purchaser details, who purchased the bonds and what denomination, how much. And I have also created a mapping Excel. So if you see the party names, right? So it is all the string size is huge and it's all big names, right? So to make it as a shorter format for the sake of creating better visuals, so I've created this mapping or lookup table with the abbreviation of each of these party names. Okay, so this I'll use this within the click with the help of my apply map and mapping load. Okay, so now let's go back to the. So I have this data set already uploaded. So I'm just pulling that into click through data load editor. So I have this purchaser table over here. So what I've done is a few transformations. So I used year function to get the year out of it from this date of purchase, and similarly I'm getting deriving month year from this date. I'm also renaming this since this is a common field in both the table. So I'm just renaming this as a purchased amount. Okay. Similarly, encashment, I'm renaming it as encashed amount, and I'm deriving a year and month name out of this date field. So encashed year, encashed month year. So if you notice here, I'm using apply map. So I have defined my mapping load over here. So this comes from the Excel. So the name of the political party and my abbreviation list which I created. So what I have done is used apply map. This is the name of the table, the mapping load table. This name. So this comma the lookup field. Okay, so this based on this column, it is going to do a lookup on this table, and it's going to bring me the short form of party names. So that's it on the data side. So let's go ahead and I've already reloaded this. So this data is available in the data model. So we can go to UI and we can create some random visuals and explore. Uh, we'll try to get some insights out of it. Okay. So I have this two tables available now: encashment and the purchase. So purchase basically has got the date of purchase, the year, month, who purchased, the name, and the amount. Encashment, similarly the date, the party who encashed, and the short form, and the encashed amount. Okay. So now let's go to UI. So I have this sheet created, encashed, encasher, and thumbnail. So first, let's do some analysis on the encashed. So we'll see who encashed how much, right? So let's create a bar chart. So I have this two fields, name of the party and the short form, right? So let me go with the full form first, then the encashed amount sum. Okay. So we could see the encashed amount by party wise, right? So let me replace this with the short form. Okay. So this is going to be encashed amount. Let me give color by dimension so that I will get different colors. I will also restrict this to the top 10. So limitation top 10. I'll remove the others. So I could see top 10 parties by the amount encashed, right? So I will also enable the values. Okay, so we could see the values as well. Okay, by party. Now we can also visual this with let's say I can analyze how much amount is encashed by year, right? So let me try with funnel chart. Let's say encashed year, measure is encashed amount. Okay, so the width of the funnel tells us how much amount is encashed. So in 23 maximum amount was encashed, and 22 it is less, 2019 comparatively less, 2020 has got the least amount encashed, right? So we can tweak the property of this funnel chart either by width or by area or by height. So the height tells us how much it is, how much percent is encashed, or we will go with the order as well. So I'll go with width. Okay. So this is one visual we can visualize it. Amount encashed. Okay. So we could see party-wise details, year-wise details. Okay. I can also we can also try a pie chart, right? Let's say how much percentage each party has encashed. So let me add party. Let me add the measure encashed amount. Okay, label is encashed amount. Okay, so rather than doing this multiple times, right, I could directly create a measure that would be even more better, right? So in cashed amount, formula is going to be encashed amount. Okay, this would be a better approach. Okay, anyhow, so I have already done that. So in the party I'm going to limit it to 10. I'm going to disable others. So so I could see the top 10 parties, right? Or I can reduce it to 5 for better visibility. I'll reduce this height. I'll increase this height. Okay, so this is one visual which tells us the percentage encashment done by each party on the total amount. So we can also display the total amount for better comparison. So I can add a KPI over here. Okay. So now that I have the master item available, I will directly add this. So encashed amount. So this is the total amount encashed, and these are all the percentage encashed by each of the party out of this amount, right? So which party gets the maximum contribution, right? So now if you see, we can have these visuals only side by side because we cannot have it on top of another. But now we have this layout container, right? So we'll try to utilize that. Okay, so I will say I'll just add this to master item. Let's say amount encashed by party. Okay, now let me add this to a master item. Let me delete this. I'll add this to master item. Amount encashed. Now what I will do is I'll add a layout container. Now I will add content here. One is the pie chart. I'll add my KPI on top of it. So now KPI I can place it anywhere on top of the pie chart, right? So now I can also place it over here, or I'll just bring it a little bit down. So now we I can place this KPI on top of this pie chart, right? So this is one feature of this layout container. I can edit this. I will remove this dimension label to save some space. So I don't need this party label over here. I can even um, remove the legend as well. So it should save some space for me. Okay, so I can bring this to the bottom. Okay, so now I could see the total amount encashed and the percentage encashed by each party. Similarly, the amount encashed by each party and the amount encashed by year as well. Okay, we will continue the rest in the next part of the video.